To our valued shoppers, we would like to remind you to practice social distancing. Please keep a safe space of 2 meters between you and your fellow shoppers. Stay safe, stay protected, Metric is.
Now, why would you want that when you could have Voila delivered right to your door? Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all for coming and taking your time to be here in our presentation during these challenging times. We are proud to be here today as Element PR, presenting to you our public relations campaign for Voila by Sobeys. Sobeys Voila is a brand that we and many others stand behind and believe has the potential to expand and be the #1 grocery delivery service in Canada. As we are confident that this will resonate through our campaign, we hope you enjoy this presentation as much as we enjoyed putting it together. So to kick off, we're going to take you through our agenda, and we'll begin by introducing ourselves a little and telling you a little bit about our agency, Element PR. Then we'll get right into the overview of Sobeys and the current situation of where the company stands in the midst of the pandemic. And the campaign details, along with our communications, evaluation, strategies will follow. And I'm going to hand it over to Monica so she can tell you a little bit about our agency.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. So as you can see here, our agency is named Element PR. If you know anything about science, you're probably wondering why we chose to name our agency after element number 59 on the periodic table, praseodymium. However, PR doesn't just symbolize this rare metal, it's the acronym for what our team's passion is, public relations. We are Element PR, a full-service, 360-degree Toronto-based public relations agency that has mastered the science behind strategic communications, crisis management, and fully integrated campaign tactics. Each with different areas of expertise, we are confident in driving measurable success for our clients. This team of talented industry professionals makes up the perfect PR chemistry to work for your account. Now our team will introduce themselves.
Hi, everyone. My name is Sarah, and I'm the account executive at Element PR. So my areas of expertise include developing PR recommendations and issues management solutions. I will help your brand expand across Ontario by maintaining Vola's positive image and stakeholder trust.
My name is Monica Barbaro, your senior account executive. I oversee all of our media relations initiatives, media writing tactics, and strategic planning. With 5 years of agency experience, I maintain pivotal relationships with the media, which I'm confident will drive success and national coverage to Voila, aiding in the eventual expansion of the service across the province.
Hi everyone, my name is Rebecca Reyes and I'm the account coordinator here at Element PR. As a social media and influencer marketing strategist, my goal is to always connect our clients to their customers by creating exciting and engaging content on social media and through organic and paid influencer relations.
So now to go further a little bit about our agency. Over the past decade, we have worked with over 35 national and global brands, including PepsiCo, Nike, and Sage Natural Wellness. Most recently, we have helped our Canadian clients such as Italy Toronto to maintain stakeholder trust, attract national attention, and boost sales during the COVID-19 pandemic. Since March 2020, we have earned Italy Toronto up to 20 million media impressions, in addition to helping them generate 5 million in sales for the company. We recognize the importance of brand perception during these unprecedented times, and we are committed to helping you expand Voila by Sobeys across Ontario. We will become a part of your team throughout this expansion process to increase Voila's credibility and consumer trust. Now I'm going to hand it over to Rebecca as she will explain Voila's situation overview and our research.
So in June of 2020, Sobeys grocery delivery service Voila was officially launched in Southern Ontario, as you obviously know. And Voila offers quick contactless delivery with minimal contact throughout the entire delivery process. The items are picked and aren't handheld by the Ocado artificial intelligence, and orders are distributed directly from the customer fulfillment center located in Vaughan. And although Voila was a pre-pandemic project, COVID-19 became a huge opportunity for the company to grow and flourish. So online grocery delivery became the standard choice for families in Ontario due to the fear and safety measures, especially during the first stay-at-home lockdown. Voila, as well as other grocery delivery services, became popular for the older demographic, where they would place their orders themselves online or loved ones would do it for them and have it delivered directly to their doors. Throughout the pandemic, driver and handling products have been implemented, and sanitary distribution has been a key advantage of Voila over other companies who have third-party pickers. One setback, though, that COVID-19 has caused Voila is that it has put a halt to the plastic bag recycling program that you've initiated. Additionally, one major challenge for Voila is differentiating themselves from their competitors. Many people in Ontario are currently unaware of what sets Voila apart from other grocery delivery services, but Voila prides and promotes its contactless service. It offers an advantage over competitors, providing freshly picked products with no damage, no substitute for products, and accurate product inventory. And by using artificial intelligence provided by the UK-based company Ocado, their technology has created an ability to pick products chosen by consumers without the use of any human contact. And as COVID-19 goes on, companies and businesses have had to alter their services and upcoming initiatives to ensure that the health precautions are in place. So recently, Vola's competitors have begun to expand further and develop their grocery delivery services to ensure that the health and safety measures are in place in order to protect their employees and customers. These measures include contactless delivery, minimal handling, guaranteed freshness, affordability, 1-hour time windows, and increased cleaning of surfaces and accommodations for their drivers. So when doing our research, we saw that there are strengths and weaknesses of Voila currently. So first, we realized that some of the strengths are that Sobeys was the first company to offer home grocery delivery services in Ontario. The products are distributed straight from the warehouse facility using Ocado technology, preventing the third-party employees from handling orders. And the inventory displayed on the website is accurate since it comes directly from your warehouse. Some weaknesses that we did notice are that Vola's Instagram page does not reach a large audience, and their posts don't receive as much traction and engagement as we'd want them to be. And the Vola app does not have an option for Apple Pay. And due to the pandemic, they currently deliver orders using their plastic bags.
So our priority is always to instill and maintain trust in our client stakeholders. And after performing research for Sobeys Voila, we have tailored our PR strategies to fit the best interests of Voilà's 3 main stakeholders, which are their customers, Sobeys employees, and company partners. So customers are Voilà's primary stakeholders, and they will most likely be skeptical about why they should choose Voila over other grocery delivery services out there. And a big customer concern when it comes to online grocery delivery is the lack of freshness of products, along with substitution from third-party employees. Our goal is to make new and returning customers excited and confident about the Voila delivery experience. And we will achieve this through our communications plan by emphasizing that the Voila delivery service is a simple and convenient process that can be done either through the website or the app. And throughout our campaign, we've decided that the biggest focus we want to emphasize to Voilà's customers is product quality and freshness. Next is Voilà's company partners, such as Farm Boy and Well.ca, who are also a major stakeholder for Voila. They are hoping that their products are heavily advertised through the Voila service, so we would reaffirm them that the website and app currently have tabs to specify the different companies that Voila offers. And our Summer Fun campaign will feature many different products from the company partners in order to entice the customers to purchase them. And lastly, Sobeys employees are another major stakeholder for Voila. These employees will likely be worried about how Voilà's delivery service and the use of artificial intelligence will affect their jobs. And a big concern for grocery store clerks is if artificial intelligence will eventually replace the in-store person jobs. So we want to reassure them that artificial intelligence will never replace the in-store grocery shopping experience. And that is definitely not the goal of Voila. So as per one of our PR recommendations, we believe that this fear can be eliminated by creating an entrepreneurial spirit in all the Sobeys employees. And this can be encouraged by providing employee incentives such as discounts and rewards.
Okay, so to give you a better understanding of what we're trying to accomplish with working with you is we're going to introduce you to Leanna, 29, and John, 30. So they are our target audience. They're from Newmarket, Ontario, and they have been married for 2 years and recently had their second baby. John is a frontline healthcare worker with a busy on-call schedule, while Leanna works from home, but she also struggles to find a balance between her work life and raising 2 kids. Their eldest child is 5 and loves to play recreational soccer, while their second has just learned how to crawl. Leanna often feels drained at the end of her workday as she feels stressed about cooking dinner and making sure that there's enough fun, quality family time with John and the kids. John loves to host summer barbecues with close family and friends and loves to make fresh salads and grill recipes. Ola would be the perfect fit for a young family like Leanna and John's. Leanna can now worry less about dinner plans as she can schedule deliveries easily around her convenience, and she'll save ample time on skipping plans to the grocery store and instead use the time to spend with her husband and 2 young children. This summer, John will love Voila as a busy frontline worker because he can check off the list from an app and impress barbecue guests with the freshest ingredients. Overall, Leanne and John are the perfect examples of our target audience who value spending time with their families, convenient options, and receiving fresh products. Now I'm going to hand it back to Sarah, who's going to outline our campaign logistics.
Thanks, Rebecca. So Strategize by Us, exclusively for our client Voila, we are setting out to generate 12 million media impressions from June to September 2021. That includes print, online, broadcast, and social media. We also want to help increase the number of app users by 30% by August 2021, and to generate over $5 million in Voila grocery sales by the end of September 2021. We also aim to improve public opinion and the public's perception of the safety of Sobeys Voila by measuring reviews on different third-party portals, and we want to differentiate Voila from other competing brands such as Instacart by tracking the number of sales, average transaction price, and traffic on Voila's app and website. So now moving into our anticipated timeline for this campaign, our team has coordinated important dates that are tactical and efficient in order to achieve attainable success for Voila. So before the campaign begins, our research stage will be conducted in April and May of 2021, where we will study marketing strategies, demographics, and the overall performance. Also, during the month of May, we will be working on content creation for our plans to revamp Voila's social media pages. That includes filming an announcement with our selected spokesperson, Vanessa Falsetti, as well as creating posts and stories for Voila's social media pages. Moving into June, on June 1st, we will announce the lineup of chefs for our Instagram Live cooking shows, which will take place every Wednesday during the month of June at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And towards the end of that month, the influencer gifting will be sent out. That will take place during the week of June 24th to July 1st to provide influencers with ingredients to create a meal for their families to celebrate Canada Day. And we anticipate that the influencers will organically post their content on Canada Day. Also during the month of July, we will be hosting a giveaway on Voila's Instagram, where one lucky winner will win a year's worth of groceries from Voila. This giveaway will last the entire month of July, opening on the 5th and closing on the 30th. And moving into August, on August 1st, we will be pitching our food truck home delivery. So we will send out our press release and email pitches to key media outlets. And our summer fun with Voila food truck home delivery will take place mid-August and happen during 2 separate weekends on August 7 and 8 and August 14 and 15. Then we will measure and evaluate the success of the campaign objectives during the month of September. Okay, so now moving into our budget. As outlined on this slide, for our campaign, our agency will charge $50,000, which will also include services like writing and pitching news releases and newsletters, speech writing, media training, and a revamp of your social media pages. Our summer fund with Voila food truck home delivery will cost about $44,200, and this price is inclusive of the food truck rentals, food supplies, gas, paying the staff who are involved, printing brochures, and Voila decals for the side of the food trucks for branding. Next, our influencer gifting will cost around $3,080, which includes the food, a cookbook, and a cute little basket to put everything in. Paying the 5 chefs to participate in the Instagram live streams will cost about $8,450 in total. And the Instagram giveaway for a year's worth of free groceries from Voila will cost about $10,900. We also have other expenses included within the budget, such as research costs, website updates, video creation, and media monitoring. So our anticipated amount spent for this campaign will be about $143,562. So that leaves us about $7,000 left over in case of any emergencies that may occur. Although we don't anticipate any, it is better to be prepared. So moving into our tactics, the tactics we will be using include social media, traditional media, influencers, chef Instagram live cooking shows, and food truck home deliveries. Now I'll pass it on to Monica to further discuss our tactics.
Thank you, Sarah. So we created simple and concrete key messages for Voila, which aligns with your brand and will be conveyed consistently through our campaign. The first one is Voila is proud to serve families on the go with unmatched timeliness and convenience. The second one is Voila offers a variety of the freshest products that are always available and in stock. And the last one is that Voila is the highest quality standard for grocery delivery. So as you can see through our campaign, we want to emphasize convenience, timeliness, fresh products, and high quality. And now I will pass it over to Rebecca, who will tell you a little bit about our recommendations for you.
Sorry. So doing our research and a part of our campaign tactics, we plan to utilize media channels cater to the targeted demographic, develop campaigns catered to specific holidays, create more internal buzz with Sobeys employees to get them more involved with Voila, and really emphasize the use of artificial intelligence that picks the orders to the warehouse for that contactless delivery. So in doing so, with your social media, these are some social pieces that we've created to go hand in hand with your current social content. So they're just catered to the specific campaign that we've created. So we have examples of Instagram proper posts that we'll have for you. And then we also have your story posts. So if you look on the screen to the left, if you backtrack to Leanna and John, Leanna could be at her child's soccer game and she could be ordering her groceries right then and there. And John could have his last minute barbecues whenever he'd like to, and he can order those ingredients within the hour and we could be at his door. For our story post, on the left side, we have a swipe up story that we've created, and that will bring you right to the App Store to download the app so you can order your groceries instantly. And on the right, this will be reposted throughout the month of June, and it's just going to be all the chefs that are going to be having their little Instagram lives to prepare meals and like snacks for you.
So now we will play a short video that will create a little bit of excitement around our Summer Fun Food Truck Home Delivery event. It will be shared across all of our target social channels, including Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also on the Voila website. So now we can go ahead and play it, Rebecca.
Sorry.
Introducing our Summer Fun with Voila Fun Food Truck Home Delivery. We've all seen ice cream trucks drive around our neighborhood before, right? But have you ever had a food truck come right to your home? This August, we want GTA families to enjoy, refresh, and indulge in the freshest ingredients of summer. Featuring your company's partners' products like Farm Boy sausages and fresh fruit straight from the warehouse, this is a perfect opportunity for young Ontario families to get a first-hand experience with Voila products. This food truck home delivery is sure to spark national coverage, not only through traditional media, but with hashtag Summer Fun with Voila on social. From posting these exciting new things in the neighborhood to sharing recipes using similar products on the food truck, this event will be sure to spark buzz. Our Summer Fun Food Truck Home Delivery will take place during the weekends of August 7 and 8 and August 14 and 15. Each day of the campaign will be designated to a different region of the GTA, including York, Halton, Durham, and Peel. On each day, 3 food trucks will drive around the residential suburbs of that region from noon to 6 p.m. This is a great opportunity for Voila employees to be involved in our fun campaign. GTA families will also expect to see Voila mobile food trucks with music sounding the streets of their subdivision. As you can see in the video, these food trucks will be essentially mobile retail outlets for summer fun snacks, including Farm Boy sausage dogs, veggie tacos, rice kombucha, fruit skewers, powdered cinnamon donuts, and ice cream sandwiches. Due to the circumstances of the pandemic, health and safety will remain top priority as drivers and food handlers will wear personal protective equipment and take proper sanitary measures. This campaign eliminates large gatherings as mobile Voila food trucks will conveniently bring fresh summer snacks right to your home. As you can see in the slides, Voila will also be handing out brochures that include 15% off QR coupon codes and recipe ideas, which will entice customers to become new app users or continue using the Voila service. So we also quickly wanted to share this iced coffee food truck that was spotted in Vaughan over the past weekend. As you can see in this picture, this arose excitement on the street as it is something new and exciting that was never seen before. This is a proven example of how our food truck campaign will create success for the Voila brand. It's also notable to mention that the profit made from these food trucks will go towards the Greenbelt Foundation, whose initiative is to protect Ontario's Greenbelt from Doug Ford's construction plans. Citizens of the Greater Toronto Area are extremely passionate about preserving these green areas for healthier communities. Voilà's plastic bag recycling program came to a halt for sanitary reasons throughout the pandemic, as mentioned in our research. This means that the company's environmental sustainability was put on pause and their CSR had to shift its focus from sustainability to sanitary measures during the COVID-19 pandemic. This initiative with our food trucks will not only leverage Voilà's corporate social responsibility, but also attract families who are passionate about this issue to the Voila brand and to our food truck event. In addition to social media, we will conduct outreach to print, both digital and hard copy outlets, dailies that are local and national, online blogs, and broadcasts to promote our Summer Fun with Voila campaign and Voilà's grocery delivery service in general. I will be pitching this campaign to well-known news outlets such as the Toronto Star, Global National, and the Globe and Mail, which are likely to generate national coverage. We have curated a list of journalists and reporters who previously wrote about Voila and grocery delivery services in general. And now I will hand it over to Rebecca, who will introduce our spokesperson for this campaign.
So moving a little more into our influencer relations, we have chosen influencer and blogger Vanessa Falsetti, also known as the Josephine A Creative Life on Instagram. So Vanessa has a strong following of 30,300 followers on Instagram, and throughout her content, she showcases motherhood, lifestyle, and food. We have chosen her as she fits our targeted demographic associated with her Summer Fun food truck campaign. And in using Vanessa, we will utilize her presence on social platforms, as well as her blog that she has, where she posts family-friendly recipes for her audience to see. In addition to this approach, she will share her personal experience using Voila and why it has become her grocery delivery service of choice. And also using Vanessa, she will be introducing our Summer Fun Food Truck with Voila delivery service that's going to bring fresh food and snacks to people in the selected neighborhoods. And she will also aid the promotion of our Instagram giveaway, which one winner will be selected to win free groceries from Voila for a year. And Vanessa will be responsible for being the main face of the communication on social platforms throughout this campaign to relay the messaging of Voila socially distant or virtual shows and events that happen, and any other ongoing promotions that we may create.
So we have chosen 5 different chefs in Ontario to go live on Voilà's Instagram every Wednesday during the month of June to show followers how to create different family-friendly meals using products delivered through Voila. This will provide the audience with new and exciting recipes to try, while also encouraging them to purchase their products from Voila. So the chefs that we have chosen are Renee Lavallee, who will be our first guest and will go live on June 2nd. Diala Canelo will go live on June 9th and will provide plant-based or pescatarian-friendly meal ideas. Tomer Markovitz will follow on June 16th. Sabrina Stavignord is a baker who will show the audience how to create different kid-friendly desserts and will go live on June 23rd. And lastly, Michael Bonaccini will end the chef live streams on June 30th. Since he is part owner of Oliver and Bonaccini restaurants, he can speak more about their partnership with Voila to encourage people to buy their products. And as mentioned earlier, we will be gifting influencers with a gift basket, which is filled with a cookbook and different ingredients from Voila to help them create a Canada Day meal for their families. We believe that although paid influencing is more popular to ensure coverage, we also believe we will be able to secure natural and organic traction using micro and nano influencers. So we have chosen 10 Ontario-based mom and dad influencers, including our spokesperson, Vanessa Falsetti. And these influencers are micro-influencers who have a high engagement and a strong relationship with their following. They post consistent food, lifestyle, and family-related content, which will benefit our campaign. So the influencers that we have chosen are on the screen, and they are Sherry at Lifestyle by CP, Caroline at Top Knot Living, Casey Palmer at Casey Palmer, Devindra Ramnaran at Go Trotty, Sim at Dad Off Duty, Sammy Barcelos at Mama's Gang, Grego Minot at Grego Minot, Vanessa Giuliani at Mom Unity, and Joseph Tito at thedaddiaries.ca.
Okay, so we've anticipated a few media Q&A questions that could come back with what we're rolling out. So first is, how does your grocery service differ from others? So as we've gone throughout this whole presentation with you, just to reiterate it, Voila by Sobeys is the first of its kind. Though the company has competitors offering similar services, Voilà's service is unmatched. Voila is the first to offer grocery delivery service with an automated warehouse facility. And due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Voila rolled out with perfect timing, offering grocery delivery straight to your door with minimal contact and guaranteed fresh products. With the use of artificial intelligence, less human contact is made when packing orders. Delivery is done contactless as well, leaving the groceries right at your door. In addition to this, Voila offers and prides its service with quick and easy delivery. Time is valuable, and Voila allows you to receive your groceries while also being able to keep up with your busy schedules and allowing you to order your groceries when it is most convenient for you. Another could potentially be, with the current scarce job market, people fear that with the use of artificial intelligence in your warehouses, you're taking away their jobs. How do you plan to continue to employ people while also utilizing AI? Voila by Sobeys has no intention to take away jobs from people and the employment with the use of artificial intelligence. Voila is just one of the handful of brands associated with one another, trying to create convenience and promote sanitation and safety, especially during these times. We will continue to employ people in our stores and across the country as we expand Voila. Another could be, upon expansion, does Voila plan to enhance their service in any way? We said that in expanding the service Voila offers, you plan to continue its efficiency in order to keep up with the demand and service of availability. In doing so, Voila strives to upkeep their overall goal while continuing to find innovative methods to continue providing an efficient and effective service to those who need it and find convenience in utilizing it. And lastly, how is Voila staying committed to corporate social responsibility and environmental sustainability as their bag recycling program had come to a halt during the pandemic? We said that as we prioritize the health and safety of our customers and employees during the COVID-19 pandemic, we are consistently looking for alternative ways to stay committed to our social and environmental values. All profits from our Summer Fun food truck delivery service will go to the Greenbelt Foundation, which is dedicated to ensuring Ontario's Greenbelt remains permanently and protected and prosperous.
In order to evaluate the success of our campaign's measurable objectives, we will rely on extensive research, click rate, app usage analytics, and media monitoring for social and press coverage. We will gain traction on our social media channels and website visits from our influencer gifting and live streams, which will raise brand awareness on Voilà's Summer Fun campaign. We will track social and press coverage through meltwater and impression numbers using MRP, which will determine the national reach of campaign-related coverage. During the Summer Fun food truck home delivery, pamphlets with QR codes will be handed out to customers, which is a great way to help us track consumer engagement, customer retention, new app users, and the number of orders that use our coupons from the food truck delivery. This campaign tactic will also generate earned social media coverage, which will be measured through the hashtag Summer Fun with Voila on social. These numbers will help us evaluate the measurable success of this PR campaign. Additionally, our goal is to always maintain excellent client relationships. Throughout this campaign process, we will be in frequent contact with your team to refresh and tailor our strategies to your vision. Overall, our goal of this campaign is to help spark national attention across Canada and aid in expanding Voila services by increasing sales and consumer trust across Ontario. And that brings us to the end of our presentation. I just wanted to thank everyone so much for being here, and we hope you enjoyed our pitch. We are now turning the tables to you and opening up to any questions you have for us.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Monica, Rebecca, Sarah. Excellent job. I'm going to turn it over to Zakaya now. What questions do you have for this team?
Hey, another great job, guys, and love the touch of the backgrounds there. Okay, same question to the first group. Walk me through how you calculated that $5 million increase in sales.
I'm gonna hand it over to Sarah.
Sorry, could you just repeat the question one more time?
Yeah, trying to get an understanding of how we arrived at the $5 million increase in sales figure as a result of this campaign.
Yeah, we just wanted to generate a realistic goal for your company, but also a good number. We just thought that $5 million would be achievable, but also very, sorry, I don't really know the exact word that I'm trying to look for, very achievable, but also like a good number to increase your sales, but also the reach of your company.
ultimately our goal by the end of the campaign in September is to increase sales, and this could be done strategically through our communications plan. Our goal is to always have quantifiable proof, always have measurable success. So through the use of our traction and our click rate analytics, I think this can really determine how many people become new Voila customers, as well as customer retention, which ultimately leads to this 5 million increase in sales.
In doing this as well, we were trying to do an average. So the three of us come from average size households, and we tried to price out how much each grocery bill was. So we said about anywhere between $250 to $300. Despite like restaurants being closed and stuff, a lot more people are eating at home, so their grocery bills are even bigger right now. So just because of that, it was easier to achieve that $5 million, which can be achieved really quickly when we were doing the whole breakdown. But we tried to base it off of what people would typically shop and like what they would spend and budget for that week, or maybe if they shop every 2 weeks.
Hey, that's great. My second question is around the food truck. So obviously throughout the COVID pandemic, and I'm thinking specifically in the GTA area, a lot of small businesses have been severely impacted by the closures we've had to endure through this pandemic. I'm wondering how we're going to respond to any concerns that our food truck stunt will cannibalize the business of small food trucks who probably need the profits more than us after the kind of like months we've had.
That's a great question. I personally support small businesses and local restaurants. I always choose takeout. However, it is a concern to my family and I'm pretty sure many young families of Ontario can relate. To go, I know as we shift in and out of lockdown, some rules and restrictions apply, but many people choose to stay home instead of go out and go across the region to this restaurant or that restaurant. And with this food truck event, our goal is to really take families who are with their young children, who want to have a good time, who want to have fun in the summer. We want them to have that fun, but in the safest way possible. So we want to bring the summer fun through Voila directly to the homes. So as much as we do love supporting these small businesses, our goal is to always just kind of create fun. Like what we're doing is we're communicating a lifestyle that Voila can bring. So it's not so much a restaurant or like a food service, it's the lifestyle of the convenience and the freshness of the Voila ingredients. And that's what we want to emphasize with our food truck event, the freshness of the Voila business. Also, the sales made from this profit is going to another good initiative, which is saving the Greenbelt. And I think many people will be passionate about helping this initiative through Voila, which will ultimately promote the service.
Okay. My third question, actually a good segue, has to do with Greenbelt. Being the size of a company we are, we often lean on our government partners and look for their support as we build out various different businesses or various audience segments. I'm wondering, though we don't obviously take any kind of political stance, I'm wondering how we're going to respond to any criticism that by supporting Greenbelt, we're kind of actively taking a stance against Ford, who obviously is an important player, an important stakeholder for us right now.
I think, oh, sorry, go ahead, Rebecca.
Do you want to go and then do you want me to go?
Sure. GTA families are extremely passionate about preserving these green lands in their community, especially during the summer, especially during COVID. Families want to go for walks, families want to take a stroll with their dog in the park. We just wanted to choose something that would really resonate with this summer campaign and that young GTA families would be extremely passionate about. So we thought this was the perfect way to help your CSR as well as engage young GTA families with Voila.
And like
Rebecca, do you want to add to that?
Yeah,
Sorry.
like going off of what Monica said when we were discussing this whole initiative, we were saying that although like Ford, that is what he wants to do, he wants to build upon it. We feel like he would also be in support of it just because it's kind of like everyone has to have a staycation regardless if they want to or not. Like I'm sure both of you have experience, you've had to have staycations at home, like in your own backyards. So just having that green space to be able to go out and venture around and have like your little daily adventures, whatever it may be, is something that people are really looking forward to for the summer. And that's just something that people are going to want to protect and make sure stay intact, because you can't stay at home all day. You can't stay in the same like area or like on your property all the time. Like you're going to want to leave eventually and go and do something different. So even just being like on another patch of grass somewhere else is something that's people look forward to because it's an outing for them. They don't have to stay home all the time now.